Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi, and it's that time of the season once again where there are going to be talks of transfer rumors for several players in Europe's top five leagues. And Ghanaian players have shone this season. Abdul Fattah Isaac, one of the players, his compatriot is Kudus Mohammed. The Ghanaian shone brilliantly for West Ham United, and that has got a lot of people talking about a certain transfer move to Liverpool. The rumor mill is always going to be rumor until, and as I always say, there's no smoke without fire. But it always starts with a rumor before it becomes factual. But today I'm going to talk about the Ghanaian Kudus Mohammed. Before then, we'll talk about his teammates who are also under consideration for transfers out of West Ham United. It's going to be David Moyes' last season, but I feel Kudus Mohammed should do one more season with West Ham United before seeking greener pastures elsewhere. I'll be giving my thoughts on it and why that should be the case. As usual, subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. Amazing season so far for Kudus Mohammed, no doubt about it. The Ghanaian has been involved in a lot of good things for West Ham United. It didn't start brilliantly, though, for him. He struggled to get playing time for West Ham United as he was a bit bad player. David Moyes was easing him in and all that. A lot of people were calling for him to be started. Kudus got the opportunity and made no mistake. He showed what he was capable of. He showed us how important and how pivotal he would be to West Ham United. And heading into the season, he scored important goals. He scored a lot of goals and has been one of the players whose take-ons have been really successful. And many have lauded him. West Ham United fans have fallen in love with him. But there's always that thing in the back of their heads that Kudus Mohammed will not be at West Ham forever. However, after one season, it's too early for that to happen. Yes, at the start of the transfer rumor before he moved into West Ham United, Kudus Mohammed was touted as one of the players who could go on to Chelsea. I, for one, felt that Chelsea move would not help his development because, first of all, Chelsea are not in a good place right now, same as the Liverpool one that is being talked about right now. Their new manager is coming in. We don't know what systems, we don't know what he's bringing, we don't know how the players will embrace his style of play, we don't know how the environment at Liverpool will be with this new manager. Should Jurgen Klopp had been the manager of Liverpool if Kudus Mohammed was moving there, I would have had other thoughts on it. But it is a new era that is beginning. Same with the Chelsea situation. A new era was beginning with Mauricio Pochettino coming in. And we all seen how things have gone. Players signed for mammoth amounts of money are not delivering as expected. Chelsea had a disastrous campaign, but this evening they were able to get one over Tottenham Hotspur. The Spurs always bottling things up, but as has been the case, playing for these big clubs comes with some pressure. And not to say Kudus Mohammed cannot handle that pressure. Far from it. I feel that, yes, he'll be able to handle the pressure. He'll give his 100%, and probably it might count for very little. Cole Palmer, 20 goals this season in the Premier League, and Chelsea are still not in the top 4 or even in the top 6. It's quite clear that probably his efforts will not be much felt in a team like Liverpool, who are currently going through some sort of change in terms of the managerial ring around. And I also feel the pressure of performing, which I know he can do, might probably not be the best for him. However, I feel that just one more season at West Ham United will be enough to cement his place and also to get him a better move into a bigger team. I don't know, but that is what I feel about Kudus Mohammed's move to other teams and other clubs that are being talked about. West Ham star Kudus Mohammed, according to the news article that I was reading, is set to move away from the English club in the upcoming summer window. Now, according to Football Insider, Kudus alongside Lucas Paqueta and Edison Alvarez are in line to demand transfers to bigger clubs. The trio have been crucial for the Hammers this season and are in contention for the club's Player of the Season award. Kudus Mohammed and Alvarez both joined the Clarets and Blue side in the 23 summer transfer window. And yeah, I think Kudus Mohammed and Lucas Paqueta forcing a move. Well, for Paqueta, he has been a person of interest for that is Manchester City. Alvarez is yet to draw concrete interest from other clubs. Kudus and Paqueta have their names penciled down by Liverpool and Manchester City, respectively. The Reds reportedly view Kudus as a replacement for Mohamed Salah. Yeah, Mohamed Salah is not going anywhere, according to The Athletic. Salah has confirmed that he will stay and work with a new manager that is coming in. Meanwhile, Paqueta was close to completing a move to Manchester City, and it would have been a crazy signing for Pep Guardiola, who, even with all these players, has been doing amazing stuff. I think that Pep Guardiola getting Paqueta on top of all he already has would have made his team probably a bit more unplayable. According to Goal.com, Man City have reached personal terms with Paqueta and will enter talks with West Ham in the summer over the Brazilian. So we'll see how that one goes. Lucas Paqueta to Manchester City. It was supposed to happen last season, but unfortunately, it did not happen for Manchester City players and fans. But as I said at the start, Kudus Mohammed out of West Ham United is a bit premature for me because, first of all, I feel one more season with West Ham will do him a lot of good. Going to a club like Liverpool and trying to get a starting berth, not that Kudus can't get it, and doing and showing what he can do might be a bit not above him, but a bit too much at this stage. I feel that Liverpool are still going through a managerial change where I feel they'll have some hiccups and struggles with their football and everything. Kudus' efforts might not be much appreciated or might not impact the team as much. Well, at West Ham, someone would say that his efforts are still not being appreciated, so or not impacted. So why not allow him to go to a team like Liverpool? The difference between Liverpool and West Ham United is that Liverpool are expected to always perform and be at the top. Not so much for West Ham United. So the freedom of doing well and your teammates probably messing up for your efforts not to be much appreciated, it's there a little bit than Liverpool. If he had gone to a team like Chelsea, the backlash would have come in since the team is not performing or doing well despite his efforts, not probably directed at him. But you get the image I'm trying to put out here. Kudus Mohammed to leave West Ham United, in my opinion, is a bit premature. Yes, it's just rumor. Yes, it could be just a fad, wrong information going around. But I just thought, let me give you my 2 cents on why Kudus Mohammed should not leave West Ham United just yet. Let's hold in there for one more season and a better deal. I think the West Ham team will also having to go through a managerial change, but the pressures and the expectations with a club like West Ham are great right now for a player like Kudus Mohammed, and not so much pressure on him at West Ham. I want him to build that confidence, to build that momentum, so that when he gets into a big team like Liverpool or Chelsea, you would know that this is a guy who has been there, done that. He will earn the respect of his teammates. And probably the egos at those clubs will be enough for him to handle. But let me know what you think in the comments box. Kudus Mohammed, do you think one season is enough for him to leave West Ham United and join another club? Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great evening.